Hello guys, welcome to Tutorly. So in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to remove white background in Affinity Photo. By the end, you'll have a clean, transparent background you can use for graphics, product photos, or collages. This technique is especially useful when you want to place a subject on a new background, create an e-commerce product image, or reuse an object in another design without carrying the original white area with it. First, open Affinity Photo and make sure the image you want to edit is visible on its own layer. If you have multiple layers, click the one with your subject so your selection applies in the right place. It helps to zoom in a little so you can see the edges clearly as you work. Zooming in is particularly helpful around small details because it makes it much easier to spot areas where the white background may still be visible around your subject. Next, switch to Pixel View at the top. This puts you in the right environment for pixel-accurate editing and makes it easier to judge crisp edges against the white. If you see a pixel grid or a sharper preview, that's normal. It's simply showing you an accurate view for selections. At this stage, you're mainly looking for clean boundaries between your subject and the white background, so don't worry if the image looks slightly different while you're zoomed in. Now, look to the toolbar on the left and choose the Selection Brush tool. This brushes on a selection as you paint. Set it to add to the selection and adjust brush size as you go. Use a larger brush for broad areas and a smaller one to trace details around hair, logos, or corners. If you notice the tool grabbing too much, make the brush smaller or momentarily switch to subtract mode to clean up the spillover. Changing the brush size frequently can give you much better control than trying to complete the entire selection with one brush size. With the selection brush active, paint over your subject to select it. Move steadily and let the tool cling to strong edges. Take your time around fine details. If the white background gets included, hold the modifier for subtract and brush it away. A good habit is to work around the outline first, then fill the interior so you don't miss any islands. For example, if you're cutting out a product with handles, openings, or spaces between different parts, check those interior areas carefully because white sections can sometimes remain selected there. When your subject is fully selected, click Mask. Affinity Photo will create a layer mask that hides the white background and keeps the subject visible. You'll see a checkerboard where the background used to be. That represents transparency. If any halos remain, lightly refine the selection and mask edges with smaller brush passes. Pay close attention to curved edges, hair, reflective objects, and light-colored subjects, because these are the areas where traces of the original white background are usually easiest to notice. Since you're working with a mask, you also have the advantage of making corrections without permanently deleting parts of your image. That's it. The white background is gone, and your subject is isolated. When you export later, choose a format that supports transparency, like PNG, to preserve that clean cutout. Avoid formats such as JPEG if you need the transparent area to remain transparent, because JPEG doesn't preserve transparency and will normally replace it with a solid background. Once exported as a PNG, your isolated subject is ready to use in thumbnails, social media graphics, product listings, presentations, collages, or almost any other design.